Hello there, girlfriends. I am Mickey B. How are you? Have we met? I'm all discombobulated, so let me start over. I am Mickey B and welcome to my video. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you. Glad you decided to join me today. If you're new, this is my rehabilitation series and this is week 13 Wednesday, our midweek section. Our midweek session where we do a midweek treatment and not deep condition, but we moisturize and feed our hair. So if you guys, I'm not sure by now if you guys have seen the Sunday, the deep condition session, because it was a horrible one and I don't know if I'm going to put it up. So this week I'm off schedule because I had to do the henna. But I'm still recording, I just haven't had a chance to edit and get everything up. So tonight is the midweek session, and right now I'm screwing up because I didn't moisturize first. So let me go ahead and do that, get on track. But I just wanted to give a quick introduction because I'm not sure if I posted Sunday because I was so tired, low energy. It was the worst session that I ever recorded. This earring is not cooperating here. Yeah, it was the worst session that I ever recorded, and I'm like, as I'm recording it, I'm like, I don't know if I'm even gonna post this. But is this not open? Yeah, it's not even open. So I didn't know if I was even gonna post the Sunday deep condition after the henna, because I was so tired because I did it all in the same day. And the henna, it seemed to really be still thick in my hair, which I haven't done anything since Sunday, so I was hoping that I was going to have time and energy to do another rinse or something before I came and did this today, but it's just too much going on right now, so we just have to wait till the weekend and ride it out and hope that it doesn't get henna over everything today. So that's why I'm wearing gloves also, just to be safe. And I don't want to put too much moisture on it because I'm going to bed after I do this, and I don't want to go to bed with really wet, drippy hair. But you know, henna is definitely drying, so that's why I want to make sure I stay on schedule, especially after a fresh henna. And especially because it looked like there was still some in my hair after that Sunday session. If you saw that, if I even posted it, I will. It may be out of order. I mean, I will try to. I won't say that I will, just in case I don't, but I'll try to, just to keep things in sequence. But I will be a little off and a little late this week because that Sunday session just took me out, and Monday I was exhausted and I just didn't feel like editing anything. I did record it, but like I said, that Sunday recording was so horrible. If it's up and you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It was just horrible. And then the henna, like my towel was just black with henna, like it didn't even rinse out well as long as I rinsed it in the shower. So I just didn't know what to make of it. And I guess it is kind of dry because it's a little itchy, which is why you see me scratching. Plus I'm trying to help that moisture absorb into my scalp. But anyways, so how is everyone doing? This henna was done my 5th week versus in my 4th week. So I did a full session where I went down all the strands of the hair this time. So you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a nice black all the way down versus that two-tone look where you could kind of see where it would end at the root, where I would just do it at the root. And I really didn't try to detangle it. I've just been smoothing all the way through because I really don't want to have to get in them roots right now. I'm gonna have to save that for a weekend, but like I said, I just really want to do this mid-week session so that I can keep it moisturized so this henna doesn't try to dry me out, because we're not trying to go backwards. Trying to keep it moving in a positive and correct direction, and that's keeping it moisturized, keeping my scalp nourished. And today I actually ran the first bucket that I ran out of. So what is this, week 13? So 13 weeks is how long it took me to use this. And I also ran out of this little thing of the Shea Bay powder that I was using. So I had to make a new batch of it today so that I could do this tonight. So yeah, so the product is getting used, and I feel like my edges are doing well. I think it's liking the Jamaican black castor oil. I feel like they're doing better. And then let's look at Baldy up here. So I wasn't able to show you Baldy before I put the henna on it. I forgot, and then right after I started hennaing, I remembered to do so. So we'll have plenty of opportunities though to still look at it, but I had looked at it before I had colored the gray, and with the gray on it, it looked like I could definitely see a difference. So I was hoping to get that on camera before I put the henna on. But like I said, there will be other opportunities in which to do so. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna make this quick, as I always try to do on a Wednesday. Just want to make sure I feel the moisture. That's the most important. Make sure everything is feeling a little wet and not dry. I don't play with that henna anymore. Okay, so I think we're good. And it's not really coming off on the glove, so I don't know what that was about. Sunday, when I took the shower cap off, that towel was just black. It just had henna all over it. And it just kind of threw me for a loop on top of being exhausted that day. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this scalp real quick, these edges in the scalp. See if I can do both sides at a time, because gotta go to work in the morning. So how was your Thanksgiving holiday? I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. And it's crazy, like soon as Thanksgiving is over, it's like they flip a switch and everything just goes full-blown Christmas, from commercials, I mean everything, all the gift idea videos on YouTube. It's funny how quickly it happens. It's like they're just waiting, like 12:01. What was Thanksgiving? It was at the 27th, so 12:01 on the 28th. Or the 20, whichever day was the day after Thanksgiving. It was like full force Christmas everywhere. Black Friday on Walmart. I had an opportunity to take advantage of the Black Fridays at Walmart, even though they were not as crowded as they normally were. There were 4 instances that they had, and I was able to take advantage of one. I think two of them. Three. I was able to take advantage of the one online that was Thanksgiving. Was that Thanksgiving? No, it was Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And then the one in store the day after Thanksgiving. And then the other one in store that they had, it was like on the 14th or something of November. And they were interesting. I had good luck with what I bought and you know what I wanted to buy and what I was looking for. I didn't run into a whole lot of crowds or craziness, but I went on the day after Thanksgiving. I went early in the morning at like, let's see, they opened at 5. I think I left my house at like 5:40 because I wanted to get in and out. I didn't know if it was going to be crazy, and I wasn't in the mood for all that potential craziness that Walmart normally brings out. But it was actually very calm, and hardly anybody was in there because it was early. There was people there though, but they weren't crazy, and there was no line to get in. Just walked right in. But probably later on, I bet they got hit a little bit. But I don't know because I was at home. Actually, I didn't even go to sleep that night. I don't know what kept me up literally all night. But I was like, since I'm up, I may as well go ahead and check out Walmart. And I went to Home Depot after Walmart because in my shopping center where I live, there's a Walmart, a Home Depot, a Target, a Old Neighbor, a whole bunch of stores, and it's really close by. So I just decided to go ahead and hit them all while I was up. And one of the things that I normally get after I do Walmart is normally my tradition. Janae and I would always do the Black Friday Walmart, and then we would she would like to do the mall. I never really liked the mall, but Janae always wanted to do some mall stuff, and we would hit up Target. So if Walmart, it was always Walmart first, and then Target after Walmart, because Janae always wanted something. She liked to look at the clothes at Walmart. I wasn't really into the clothes, and probably some shoes or something. I think she would be looking at. So we would hit up Target because Target's in the same shopping center. And then I would, and that would be like on the Friday. Oh, and then Best Buy was her other store because she always wanted some type of electronic. She was into them video games like Xbox and stuff like that. And for me, if I needed something like for the camera, for YouTube, then if they had that at Best Buy, then I would get that. But Best Buy was normally for Janaea. But that is where I would get like my Instapot and my air fryer. I would get those from Best Buy. So there were a few instances where I would want to go to Best Buy also. But my staples were Walmart, and then I would go to Home Depot to get the poinsettias that they always have on sale, because I like to get those and put those on my porch. So I did that this year. They used to have like a 4-inch poinsettia for 99 cents, but this year they didn't have any 4-inch ones. They had 6-inch ones, which were a little bigger, and they were $1.98. So I would normally get 6 of the small ones, but this time I got 4 of the bigger ones. And they're nice, and they're out on my porch. So I still did a lot of the same stuff that I normally do on Black Friday, but it just definitely was different. Having to wear that mask, number one, I hate it. I hate that. It's just so hard to breathe in that thing, you know. So that was definitely different. It's like a hindrance. You can hear yourself breathing because it's so close to your face. So that was different, having to deal with the mask. But as far as me getting everything, because I was out so early, I didn't have any problems with that. So everything I wanted to look for, it was there. And I mostly went for the pajamas. There was a little red pajama that I wanted to get, because not that I needed any, but I didn't have any red ones that were festive, and they had a red pair that had like some red plaid pants that looked very festive. So I wanted to get those, and I walked right into those. They had plenty available. What else did I get? I didn't get much because there wasn't really much that I needed. I got the pajama. What else did I get? Oh, no, that wasn't. I got the pajama. Is that all I got? That might have been it on the day, the actual Friday. Like I said, I didn't need anything else. But on the online Black Friday, I got the weighted blanket. They had a weighted blanket that was on sale for $17. What was that sound? Make sure nothing fell. They had the weighted blanket, and I had been eyeballing those, you know, kind of curious as to what the big deal was with those things. And so I went ahead and got one. It was regularly $35, and it was on Black Friday, on sale Black Friday for $17. It was a 12-pound weighted blanket. And I always, in my mind, I thought that was, I know it was always spoke of in relation to sleeping, and I thought that it's supposed to make you sleep better, but I wasn't really sure what it was about. So I went ahead and ordered it, because my thing was, if I don't like anything, I can always take it back. So I got the weighted blanket online, and I'm gonna do a review on that, because I was actually pleasantly surprised. I like that little thing, and I didn't know what to expect with it, but I'm really happy with it. I really am. So I'll do a little review on that and let you guys see what it looks like and how my thoughts on it. But I got that and that was an online only purchase, so you couldn't get that in the stores, even though they had some in the stores, but the ones they had in the stores were different. They were like 15 pounds and 20 pounds and I think like a 17-pounder, but the one that was a Black Friday special was only a 12-pounder, so that one wasn't in the store. And then what did I do from there? I just kind of walked around just to see, because you know they always talk about these Walmart hidden clearances, and Walmart definitely always has stuff on clearance. So I just walked around a little bit to see, make sure that I wasn't missing anything that might not have been in the ad, but that was in the store, and I didn't find anything from there. So at that point, after I left Walmart and went to Home Depot, got my poinsettias on Friday, I went home and went to sleep. And again, I had been up all night long. Literally did not go to sleep a wink. I can't remember what I was doing though while I was up this whole time. Here's the shea butter now. I just did the shea bay and the cream part. Now we got the shea bay we're putting on, and after the shea bay we're gonna do the grease. We're gonna braid them up. Ooh, I saw something fly at that time. Okay, I was like, what the heck? Kind of looked like a spider at first glance, that's why I had to pause for a minute. As you know, I see a spider, then we gotta get into battle mode and strategize how this is gonna go down. Because, yeah, that's not my thing. No. But, yeah, so I came home, went to sleep, and I don't remember from there. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Probably worked on a project or something around the house. I always have something around the house that needs to be done. But yeah, all in all, I enjoyed my time off. I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off to do whatever I wanted. And that's exactly what I did. I'm trying to think if there was anything exciting to mention. I will say, in regards to my knee feels like it's getting better, and then it feels like it's relapsing. So like right now it's not hurting. I can't tell. It's like some days it feels like, okay, it's getting better. The pain is subsiding. I can walk and I'm not limping. And then like the next day it could be sore again. So it's kind of like back and forth. Like right when I get excited thinking I'm out of the woods and it's getting better, then it seems like it hurts again. So I don't know if it's being driven by the weather, or if there's a tear in there, or if it's arthritis. So I'm going to go ahead and make an appointment with my doctor. My physical is coming up January 3rd, so I'm trying to decide if I want to wait till then or if I want to go ahead of time. But that's what's going on with my knee. I'm still walking, and I'm able to walk better, but it's kind of like chronic pain, but it's pain that I can endure. This is the grease on top of the shea butter. So I'm able to walk on it still and not limp so heavily, and not really limp, but just kind of, you know, kind of like a little lift. Well, I don't know how to even describe it. A little lift. But it's not completely gone, let's just put it that way. But it's not as bad as when I first did it. However, there's still something in there. So I'm going to, because January will be here before you know it, I'm going to call and schedule my physical. They won't let me come in for my physical before the date of my physical a year ago, which I believe was January 3rd. So I'm going to call and see if I can get an appointment for January 3rd or whatever's closest to that. And then I can see my normal doctor. Here's the Jamaican black castor oil. Then I'm going to braid these up and we're going to be done. But also, I was able to use my FSA Visa at Costco. I went there at one point to get some things that I saw online on the Amazon store. Like I was trying to get a Fitbit because Amazon had it as a FSA approved item, and I know Costco had this Fitbit going on sale, and I said, well, I'll go ahead and get that Fitbit, get 2 of those, because I had like $240 left, and the Fitbits were $89 each. So my strategy was to buy 2 Fitbits and whatever else I could use, like a thermometer or some vitamins, whatever else it would let me, because I wasn't sure what it was going to let me use up. But the back burner item was another pair of glasses if I couldn't use it for those things. So I went in and I got the Fitbit, and I got some vitamins, the emergency vitamin C stuff. I had that, 2 Fitbits, and I had some, I think some nutrition drinks. So things that I thought that, you know, would qualify based off of what I was seeing on other sites. And none of them went through. Not a single one. And I was like, wow. And so then I went to the optometry section, and I tried to, because I saw online it said if you go to Costco, then go to a register where you would normally ring up an approved item like an optometry or in the pharmacy or something like that. So I went to the pharmacy after none of those items went through, and they had like a little glasses kit, like a repair kit. So and that was only like $4.96. So that of course went through, the cheapest thing. So that was disappointing. So I had to come back and regroup and go. I went online again to Costco to see what they had on there. And then they had, because before I was looking at Amazon stuff. I had briefly looked at the Costco stuff, but I looked more at the Amazon stuff because they had more to look at. So then I went specifically to Costco again, and I looked at their stuff, and I saw that they had high blood pressure monitors. Then they had those thermometers, those no-touch thermometers that everybody's using to scan in front of your forehead. They had else did they have? Those two stuck out because I had seen them in the store. Well, I had seen the blood pressure monitor in the store, so I know they had that. So I went again, and I went to the pharmacy this time, and I told the girl what I was trying to do. I said, look, I need to use up the money on this card, and I don't know what products are going to go through. I said, so I'm just going to go get some things, and you tell me if they go through. So that's when I went and got 3 high blood pressure monitors, and of course they were on sale. So right when you don't want something to be on sale, now it's on sale. So I got 3 of those. I had they had some first aid kits. That was another thing that I saw on Amazon, and so I grabbed, I think, 2 first aid kits. They were like $25, and the blood pressure machines were on sale for, they were regular price like $42, and then they were on sale for like $33. They had some close to $10, I think $9 off or something like that. So so I got the 2 first aid kits, the 3 high blood pressure thingies, and when she rang those, and then I had emergency again. I said I figured I'd try it again since it was a different register, you know, it was the pharmacy, to see if that logic applied in this scenario. So she rang up the high blood pressure monitors, and those 3 went through, because she says I'm gonna have to do everything individually so that we know what is cleared. And I'm like, absolutely. I mean, that's exactly what I was going to recommend anyway, in light of what happened the first time. So she rang those up, they went through. I was like, cool. Then she did the first aid kits, and they got rejected. Then she did the emergency, that got rejected. I tried again the nutrition drinks, those got rejected. So I asked her, I said, do you guys have those thermometers? I said, I saw those on the website. Do you have them in the store? So she said, yeah, we have those. They're in aisle 3. So I went and got 2 of those. They were $29.88, something like that. So those went through. So now I had the high blood pressure monitors, and I had the thermometer. And then I was like, well, what else can I do? I said, do you have any idea what else I can try? She was like, no, we're just going to have to, you know, do it one at a time and see what goes through. So as I was walking back through the store to see what else I could try, I said, well, do you guys have vitamins? So I said, let me try my vitamins that I normally get here. And then I saw they had saline solution, and I remembered, I'm like, I'm pretty sure saline solution for the contact lenses should go through. So I got 3 boxes of those. They were only $10 each, and those ended up going through, but the vitamins didn't go through, so I had to put those back. So when the vitamins didn't go through, I said, well, give me another thermometer, and then give me another box of saline solution. So finally, that's kind of what we ended up with. I think I got 3 boxes of saline solution, 3 thermometers, 3 blood pressure monitors, and I think with all of those items, there was now, I think, probably $2 to $3 left on the card. So that's how I ended up using it. Now the plan is to take all that stuff back to Costco and just get a store credit, so that way I can use the money on whatever I want. So I'm hoping that's going to go through. I haven't tried to do it yet, but I'll probably go this weekend or maybe one day this week and see if I can return it. Costco has a really good return policy, and I'm hoping that, because I don't think they can put it back on that card. That card doesn't work like that. So so I figure once they see that, then they'll probably say we can just give you a store credit. I hope that's the case, or if not, I'm gonna be stuck with a bunch of stuff that I don't need. So I'll keep you posted on that, but that's how that worked out. At least I was able to get some items from it, but you know, I was really trying to find stuff that I would use, and the only thing really that I got, well, I could use a thermometer though, I just don't need 3 of them. So I guess worst case scenario, maybe I could try to put them on eBay or something if I get stuck with them. But I hope not. That's why I like Costco, because they really have a good return policy, and it's not like I'm trying to get the money. They'll have the money. I just want to be able to use that on something that I actually need in the store, because I'll give it right back to them, just, you know, on a different product. So keep your fingers crossed for me on that. I got over half the hurdle with it. You know, I got the money off the card. So now hopefully I can go and exchange these products that I got for something that I really want versus a bunch of health stuff. And I did sign up for this card again for next year, but next year I will use it properly and I won't be in this situation. So you live and you learn. This is the first time. I think it's a really good idea to get. It's just a better idea if you use it for what it is intended for. And then that way, at the end of the year, you have saved money and not just bought a bunch of crap just to get the money off the card. So let this be a lesson to y'all. No, just in case you're in this situation and you're trying it for the first time. It really is a good idea, but as long as you use it properly. Now I'm noticing my hair feels very detangled, and I don't know if that's these gloves or the product, but I've been able to smooth through this pretty easily, seeing that I haven't combed it out since my henna. I didn't comb it out before my henna, after my henna, or even now, but I've been careful to just continue to just smooth my hands down my hair strands and not kind of rough it up too much to kind of get it all tangled. So hopefully that's been effective, and it feels very moisturized now. These gloves make it feel really soft, so I don't know if that's the gloves. That's the one thing about not using your hands. You don't get a real true feel of what your hair is really feeling like. There's nothing like your own hands going through your hair. But in the gloves though, it feels pretty good. So I'm hoping what I'm picking up in the glove is true to what it really is feeling like. So there we go. I got us through today, just talking about nothing as usual. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's little talk about nothing session. And we'll see how long this henna lasts. So stay tuned for Sunday of week 14. I'm hoping, I know I'm way off track this week as far as posting, but hopefully come Sunday of week 14 we'll be back on schedule. It's just a lot going on right now, you know, with the holidays. So forgive me if I get a little off track, but just know I'm always recording, even though I might not upload on the proper day. I'm always still recording and doing my hair. That doesn't get missed, but posting it and, you know, being on top of it might, just because things get busy around the holidays. So I hope you guys are enjoying this holiday season, and that, you know, your families are healthy and, you know, not in harm's way with this whole pandemic situation. And I will see you guys Sunday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions about anything, or if you want to share anything to do with your hair. That's what it's all about, you know, our hair, natural hair support group, keeping our hair healthy and regularly maintained. So on that note, can't even take the gloves off to turn off my camera. On that note, I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.